Well, hello YouTubers. We're here with the very first ARC episode, and I'm going to take you into the world of ARC, the beginning of the ARC, show you the ins and outs of what you should do, what you should collect, and how you should collect it. What would be a good spot to jump, which I think personally would be a good spot to jump. So, I'm not going to go to join ARC. Join ARC is where you go and you do PvP, PvE. This is where I'm not going to take you. My internet is not quite strong enough to do this stuff here. Oh, and have to be a PlayStation Plus member. Mine just expired literally a day or so ago. So, I'm going to take you to a local host. Our host local. It's going to bring you up to this right here. This whole section right here. This stuff off to the left I've never screwed with, and I probably never will. It's basically to get you very extra stuff. Be easier for the game. Make the game easier to say. Well, basically, I'm just going to start right here in the island. I'm going to go down to single player. We're going to start the game. And it's going to bring you into the area where you build your character. It's pretty simple. You can do everything from moving his torso up and down to basically just like any other old game. Move his jaw out really wide, make him look funny and contorted. Me, I personally like just the regular guy. Something not quite like this guy, you know. Make him more like my tone, you know. Brown hair, blue eyes. See, you contort all of this stuff. You can just go like this upper face. Look at his forehead. Womp, womp. Make his head all big. See, head size or depth. Head weight. Yeah. Make him look all ripped or not ripped. I just usually keep that all about the same. You can play as male or female. Female or male. Personally, I like playing as males. You get these zones over here. You know, easy to very hard, basically. I personally like the medium zone 2. Rename your character here. I'm gonna call him Pooh. And create starter, and it's that simple. It's gonna put you starting off right here in the beginning of the game right now. You're gonna come up all woozy, you know, because you just got dropped off from a ship, alien light force and all. Let's see. Get a better look. Oh, I'm cold already. What's happening? Let's go ahead and press triangle and grab some of these rocks right here. Yoink. And now I got a couple rocks. I'm just gonna go ahead and just start through and just smash this tree right here. I'm playing on PlayStation, by the way. You gotta watch out for those birds. Those birds right there will actually swoop down and start attacking you. So if you see those birds right away, just kind of venture off a little bit, you know. And that's smacking this tree right here will get you thatch and wood. You're gonna need thatch and wood all the way throughout the game. Everything you do. You know, building a house, everything. And this actually takes your life away. Stamina's gone. I gotta give it a second for my stamina build. You see that at the bottom right of my corner? It's a little lightning bolt. It's my stamina. And all these little bushes right here, you see in front of me, actually give you everything from fiber to different sorts of berries to seeds. You'll need those used throughout the game, and I just leveled up. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Actually, critique your player. But I'm just gonna grab a bunch of fiber here, because you could actually eat the berries and they'll give you food, as you can see on the bottom right of that screen, as I pointed out just a minute ago. Here's everything from water to health to stamina to food and weight carrying. All of that. It's also telling me that I'm really cold right now. I might need to figure out how to get to my next level and make a fire pit. Teach you all that here in a second as well. Just gather up all of what I can. Okay, so I'm gonna press circle, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. Personally, what I like to do with my characters, I like to get their melee damage up, just automatically. See, campfire right there. Here's a hatchet right here. You need a hatchet and campfire. A lot of people do hatchet and spear. You know, I do hatchet and campfire because I like to stay warm. And I'm going to go back to the screen. I'm going to press R1, and that'll bring me up to this section right here that you build stuff. This is what you get all the stuff for. As you can see, it says crafting requirements. You'll need 1 stone, 10 thatch, and 1 wood to make this. I'm going to press R2 to build. And now that I've built that item, I'm going to go ahead and press R1 again and put it in my bottom inventory slot so that I could just press over and it will start harvesting stuff faster, quicker, and anything that you need here is just very accessible. See, the pick actually harvests more thatch than wood. If you go over here to this rock, you give this a couple of smacks, and you'll notice that it starts giving away flint and a couple stone. Oh, and it also gives metal as well. Metal is a rare stone, so I suggest keeping all the metal that you can and building a storage box. I'm going to go ahead and build this up right here. Put it in my inventory as well. Now that I do that, I get more stone than flint. See, the difference between the pick and the axe is that you get different quantities of different items that you harvest with them. Oh yes, and you poo. Yes, that is my poo right there. Human feces. Yes, everything in this game poops. You poop. Use that poop for fertilizer and a couple other things, feeding things. You see, this is actually harvesting more wood than thatch. Whenever you switch over to your other weapon, it'll harvest more thatch than wood. You see? Couple good smacks there. Now that I leveled up, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my level up again. Well, I'm just gonna build that real fast since I'm here. I'm gonna level up. Weight, because weight is a big thing in this game. You're gonna need weight. You're gonna need pants, shirt, and the hat to start off with, because the gloves and the boots take hide. See, they take fiber and hide, and fiber and hide. The hat, the clothes, and the shirt and the pants and the hat only take fiber. So it would be economically for the game safer to go with the fiber only, because you could just collect that with nothing in your hand from these bushes. Give you a bunch of fiber, bunch of fiber, bunch of fiber. And you'll notice I'm actually almost out of water. I'm gonna be needing to go get some water real fast. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Now, it's not gonna just kill you right away or nothing if you don't get water right now. I could just sit here and harvest. I'll show you. I'll sit in here and harvest. Harvest away, harvest away. As long as you're near and you know where the resource is, which is water, and you're near some water, you can make it there. Because right now it is taking your life away, but your life automatically comes back. So that's again why you would want to heal up yourself in this aspect right here. You would want to up your health past the little 100 that they give you whenever you start progressing in levels. And how you drink is you press triangle. And yes, you could actually come down here and see there's a little oxygen thing that just showed up above my arrow on top of, or the bottom right of my screen, and that's how much oxygen you have left inside. When you come up, it'll fill up and go away. When you go back down, it'll start taking back away. That right out there, guys, that's swimming. I believe that's a megalodon, if not a dolphin. I can't remember the legit name for them, but that is a dolphin. There's a manta ray out there, stingray or whatever they're called. I'll get better with the names the further I go on in with this, with the episodes. It's been a couple months since I've actually played. So yeah, you can go into water, you could harvest everything and anything. There's, let's see, there's some fish in the water that you can harvest. Let me see. Oh, no immediate fish right now. Anyway, the fish will give you meat, which is a valuable resource, because you tame your carnos with meat, and you tame your omnivores, or excuse me, you tame your yeah, sorry. Either way it goes. You give them the berries that you're collecting. And these right here are called narco berries. Those narco berries actually help keep them asleep. So I'm getting low on food. I'm going to go ahead and just press R2 and eat some of these berries. You want to stay away from these guys. They will dehydrate you really, really fast. But they will keep your people awake for a while. So what I like to do is just let them spoil out in my inventory or drop them all. In this case, I'm just gonna spoil them all out in my inventory, because each one of them have a timer on them at the bottom, except for the seeds. You don't want to eat the nigel berries, they'll put you to sleep. These guys, they're good to eat. Never really seen them. Oh, see, the purple that's coming up around my screen right now is when you eat a narcoberry. You could actually fall asleep, and it would be devastating if a velociraptor or a carno just walks upon you and just starts munching on your face. That's how this game is. You can be here a second and then gone the next. Literally gone the next. So here, let me build a couple pair of items of clothing here for myself, and I'm actually going to place that campfire. How you place stuff is R2 as well. You eat stuff with R2, you place stuff with R2, and this seems like actually a good spot for me. I usually camp out right here because this is a taming wall for me. I use that for taming larger animals. I'll get them mad at me and I'll make them run over here. They're a little bit slower than me, so I'll either later on build a ramp and run up the ramp, and then they'll either, one or two things will happen. They'll follow you up the ramp on sheer dumb luck, or they'll get stuck on the rocks right here trying to get to you. And you just shoot them from above, and you do really good doing that kind of stuff. Well, this guy right here, you just access the inventory right here. Add a few pieces of wood. And I usually just hold down X to add all those woods to it. And in that way, later on when I get cold, I can just run back over there and go ahead and just start heating up. Let's see, I'm gonna gather up some more wood since I put all my wood inside of there. So, more wood, more wood, more wood, more wood. Everything's about gathering in this game. Everything. Gather everything. And I'm actually pretty lucky on this time, because usually, most of the time you'll just come in. Oh, pooped again. There it is. Poop. Get used to it. It's poop. And yes, it deteriorates in time, so it will eventually go away. Let's see. You poop through your clothes and everything, by the way. Let's see. Gather up lots and lots and lots of wood. I'm almost to my weight max, where I'll start slowing down. You'll see here in a second. Keep smacking that wood. That's right. Give me that wood. Oh yeah, see, there it goes. It says a lot slower, basically. You can see at the bottom of my right there, there's a big old weight. That's just letting me know that I am way too heavy for my good. My own good. Even though I look all big and strong and buff, that does not matter. What matters is being able to up your stuff here, such as weight, melee, movement speed, crafting speed is a really good one to do. I haven't really done anything with fortitude, but fortitude is also good. It will basically keep you from getting sick and a bunch of other things. Keep you from sunburning or getting too cold or stuff like that. Right now I'm actually going to go ahead and do a stamina. That way I could work harder and do more stuff. So right now I'm going to go with a storage box, because everybody needs storage. So I'm going to go ahead and save everything else besides I'm going to get a spear. I'm going to save all my Ingram points. See, I'm still running slow. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I could build here. I'm going to build that. I'm going to put that on, and that on. I'm going to place this over by my campfire. That way, all my stuff is accessible, all in the same area. Let's see. And there it is. And extremely lucky, I say. I'm extremely lucky. I'm going to go ahead and just add my fiber. And anything that's really slowing me down here. Let's see, add the stones. I'm going to get rid of those guys. Get rid of that for now. I'm going to eat that, eat. Put that in there. Alright, so you guys might see this hat, right? See this hat? You wouldn't be able to put it right on your head at the beginning of the game. You're actually going to have to mix that with your stuff here. And I don't even think you get this hat normally in the normal game. I actually have a DLC that of Scorched Earth that I have. And Scorched Earth, I believe, gives you this hat instead of the Parasaur's saddle. But you would notice how my equipment just broke. Let's see. And I can fix it. It says I need some flint, so let me run back and grab some flint out of my box. Let's see. Grab some flint. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fix this up right here. I pressed triangle to fix it up. That's all you needed. Oh, let's see. That needs stone to fix it, so I'm gonna grab some stone. And you can fix it halfway in between it's broken or when it's all the way broken. You know, it all depends on how you want to play. I usually go about halfway and then I fix my tools. Just to have everything copacetic and full. You know. So, here I go. The next step would be to go ahead and get a little bit more food and try to get you an animal of some kind. Possibly even kill a couple animals, get some meat, so you get a small carnivore. Maybe dinosaur. They spit all that acid. I'll get to the name here in a second. But yeah, get a few berries here. Hopefully I don't run into a raptor or anything. That'd be devastating. By the way, if you do, in this mode, specifically in this mode, I'm not sure in the PvE or PvP mode, you can get your stuff back with a limited time. They will allow you to get your stuff back if you find your dead body. That's the key. You have to find your dead body. Oh, look at there. A parasaur just sitting right up. Look at him. In his glorious form of paraness. I wonder if he's male or female. Okay, this is what you'd call... He is tameable. So there are some tameable or some non-tameables, but this guy is so tameable. He's a parasaur. You could run right up on him. He wouldn't be spooked. He's a really cool guy. Let's see. He's level 4 male. Let's see. Oh, remember those birds right there? They will attack you. I promise you they will attack you. Just watch your step. Oh, look, a dodo. Hey, here we go. Let me just get some water real fast, and I will tame a dodo for you guys. Show you guys how to do that. Oh, what is that in the water? I wonder if that is a megalodon in the water. No, that is the dolphin. So I also got to let you guys know, if you automatically run inside of the water, you will automatically fill up and drink up completely on the water. And if you do get a dodo, I suggest going for the highest one. That's a female 12, 16, 4, and 2. Okay, we're going for this male 16 here. And he's pretty too. So we're just gonna give him a couple good whacks here. Come on. Okay, you notice he says access inventory triangle. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add the food in there. I'm just gonna hold down X. And he'll start taming up. You see, let's see. Let me look at him. Okay, there he is. He'll start taming. He says he's unconscious. The unconscious and taming do not always equal up the same. This is what the narco berries are for. If you notice your animal is starting to go down too much in unconsciousness, go ahead and feed them. You gotta force feed them. Here, I'll show you right now. You gotta add them into their inventory and then press R2 to force feed them. And force feeding them will automatically allow it to go back up to necessary mark. Whatever you give them, they will still have in their inventory for you, even after they die. You can access that by getting to your bird. All the other dodos ran off. They're like, see you later, screw you, guy. Oh, you could name your dodo. I'm not gonna name this dodo. They usually are very quick to die. But you can give them options. The options are, you press hold down triangle. You go behavior. Behavior will give you a bunch of different options here. Let's see. You could disable him from following you and make him wander. You don't want him wandering. You want to make sure that it's not enabled wandering. Enabled wandering will let him wander around and he'll get in a bunch of trouble. See, the dodo pooped. The dodo just pooped. There is dodo poop right there. Right there. You see that? Dodo of poo poo. It even tells you animal species small. See that? But you can pick up your dodo and you can transport him. And he will try to fight for you. He's not a very good fighter. Dodos are incredibly stupid. They are very slow and are only good for eggs. The eggs can be used for a couple various things. You can use them for kibble later on in the game, and you could also use them to eat right now. There's one dinosaur that I know of, and he is the egg snatching dinosaur. The egg snatching dinosaur will actually only eat the eggs that I know of. I heard about a couple other things, such as a possible snake that only eats eggs that you can do. But here you go. Let's get him back to the options. Press triangle, behavior. You can make him follow you from the high distance, a low distance. It means he's going to be right on your butt. You know, a good distance for me is medium. I like them at medium. Medium means they're not following too far behind you to glitch you if you're riding, let's say, in a pterodactyl, and that you just keep seeing them and they'll glitch you and they'll slow down. They'll slow you down. But target range, I like target range always at high, because target range will actually get them to protect your stuff and protect your other animals and everything in between. So, let's see. Behavior, attack your target. I want my dodo to actually be passive right now. I so want my dodo to be passive. So, I'm going to put him to passive so that he'll sit here until something tries to attack him. As soon as something tries to attack him, he'll attack back. You have other options, such as aggressive. That means he'll attack everything around him no matter what. You have him neutral. That means he'll get attacked and he'll just keep getting attacked. And you have attack your targets. Attacking your targets means whenever he's around you and any of your animals they're attacking or getting attacked, they will also attack that specific animal doing attacking. Good stuff. Now that I showed you how to tame an animal, I'm going to see what it takes to build a spear. Flint and wood. Go into my inventory. Grab some flint and I grab some wood. And then I'm going to give me back that. Oops, I made 5. On accident. Which is not horrible. They actually break. So me making 5 will give me plenty of experience right here, right now. And potentially save my life later when I'm in the middle of the battle and it inconveniently automatically breaks on you for no apparent reason in the middle of the battle when you think it has enough health and it does not. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I like melee damage, so I'm gonna boost up my melee. Now you could start to get to the saddles and other things that really progress you forward into this game. I like to build Alright, so yeah, I like to build houses and stuff like that so that I could just hang out, protected myself from the elements. It's about to be nighttime now, guys, so we're definitely gonna need a fire. We're definitely gonna need some other things out in the wild, out here, to be able to build our house. Definitely gonna need a lot of fiber, a lot of food, so go ahead and harvest, harvest, harvest. And remember, wherever you put down your stuff at, say you want to build a fence right through all of this stuff right here so that you come back later and harvest it, you will only be able to harvest it one time, because there's, it's like a barrier. It won't grow back. It's like a poison up to a certain point. So you may get about 10 feet out, and then you'll start to see your first plant grow right back. Maybe. Go ahead and make sure you grab a lot of fiber. Fiber is important. There are animals that will get you fiber, and later on in the game, you just gotta make sure that you tame them and use them properly. Make sure that you use every dinosaur to its full potential. Every dinosaur has its own potential, maybe no potential, but each one of them has their own special, unique way of doing things. So now that it's almost dark, guys, go ahead and chop a couple more of these trees down, get my wood up. Go ahead and run out in the middle of the night. Looks like plenty of stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a little bit. The purple berries I just ate actually are a lot of the animals' favorite berries, so if you could possibly save those for those animals, and to tame them, they will tame a lot faster, and they could have potential of going up in levels whenever you tame them with their preferred kibble. And you'll learn about that here later. I'll show you how to do some kibble. Make sure that you're eating, drinking, and doing everything that is important in this game. Access inventory, put everything in there that I need. Throw away those. Those in there, put that in there. Alright. See? You just light the fire and see how the cold just went away? See, look. Let's see. You see how it's on the bottom of my right screen, or bottom of the right screen? It says a snowflake. That means you're starting to get cold. You can get colder, it'll start to turn to an ice cube. That's when you start to take health damage. See, I don't get it sometimes. You could literally cross over and it says, you're too hot. You're too cold. You're too hot. You're too cold. Sometimes I don't get this stuff. But you just kind of, make sure that your fire is here. You don't get too cold, because that can kill you. You don't get too hot. It'll dehydrate you too fast, so that you can't do other things throughout the game. Just stay up on your stuff here, and your P's and Q's, or you stay up on your toes here, because raptors, they do go and travel everywhere, everywhere. They will come right up out of this tree, right up over here, and get you from over here. This is one of their main focus points. Look at here. What's going on over here? Dang, a carnotaur. Get him, boy. Get him. See how some of them are fighting back, some of them are runners. And they will team up on you. If they're fighting back, they will team up on you, and you do not like that. Those jokers will smoke you, man. Anyway, so this is Garyyysun running home before it gets completely dark to where I can't see, because that will happen. You will not be able to see unless you have a torch. Which I actually built a torch. This is what the torch looks like right here. Put it in your hand. Whee! Got a torch, you know, and you could swing a torch and whatnot. Torch does burn out after a little while, but it does keep you warm. Let me go ahead and put that away. And actually, I'm going to put my spears before I leave in my inventory at the bottom. Alright, so this is Garyyysun signing off. You guys have a good YouTube adventure, and like that button for me if you liked what you've seen here. If this was any kind of help to you guys, I would really like to get a lot of good subscribers. And if any advice, any videos that you want to see, go ahead and comment down below, and I will get back to you immediately as soon as possible. Just let me know how I'm doing. This is on my second YouTube video, so enjoy.